Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4. I'm Nick Oresko. We'll get to your top stories at 4 in just a second, but first a look at your commuter traffic and weather. Meteorologist Brian Lapp is standing by. A top 10 weather day today. Low humidity, plentiful sunshine, warm temperatures. Of course, it falls on a weekday when we all have to be at work and school, but hey, we'll take it.
And it's short-lived because we have some showers and thunderstorms on the way in here for tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the sunshine, shall we? And show you a quick check of traffic. And up and down the valley, we're in pretty good shape once again. 91 running smoothly, no unusual backups. And the Mass Pike is the same way from Lee to Charlton. We're in good shape. Running green, which is always good news. Blandford, Westfield, Ludlow, Chicopee looking good. Also, I-291 and 391 are running along just fine. So traffic as we get closer to the evening commute is looking fine. Let's take a look at weather now, shall we? Temperatures, as Nick was mentioning, warm air out there. Keep in mind that our average high temperature for this time of May is around 68, 69 degrees. So we're well above average. In fact, 81 right now. Westfield 82 in Greenfield, 77s in Springfield and Orange, and plenty of sunshine. Take a look. Clear air everywhere. However, we have weather on the way in. For tomorrow, our severe weather threat is a bit elevated, especially for the chance for some thunderstorms that may contain hail that could lead to some scattered flooding and even some strong gusty winds. So we'll track the arrival of those showers and thunderstorms with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast in just a minute. Nick?
Students, staff, and non-students are putting up a second encampment at UMass Amherst today. This video is from the first encampment that they took down earlier this month. It comes after Israeli troops seized Gaza's vital Rafah crossing, which has become a port of humanitarian aid for civilians. We will have a look at this continuing coverage on this new encampment on 22 News starting at 5. A man has been arrested and charged with murder in connection with a shooting in Chicopee back in February. Officers found Marquise Newsome with a gunshot wound in a parking lot on Springfield Street February 3rd. He was taken to Bay State Medical Center and died 2 days later. 32-year-old this man, Jalal Williams of Chicopee, was arraigned this morning in connection with that shooting. He was held without bail. He's expected back in court on June 7th.
And the trial is a very unfair trial. It's a very, very unfair trial. The good news is they have nothing.
Donald Trump's hush money trial continues today with adult film star Stormy Daniels on the witness stand. According to the prosecution, Trump and his then lawyer, Michael Cohen, paid Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet about what she says was an awkward and unexpected sexual encounter with Trump. That happened at a celebrity golf outing in Lake Tahoe in July 2006. Trump denies any wrongdoing. State Senate Democrats have released a plan for free community college right here in Massachusetts. They put out the Mass Educate Plan, which is part of the 2025 budget that will be released later this week. Their plan lays out $75 million to cover tuition for anyone who lives in Massachusetts and offers a stipend to some students for books and supplies. We will have a full report on how this bill will affect our local economy and community colleges starting at 5. Now let's get back to the weather with meteorologist Brian Lapp. As you mentioned, nice sunshine today. Hopefully you got outside to enjoy it. Major changes on the way.
Yeah, today is the brightest and warmest day of the week. And then we have some storms in here for tomorrow and at least a chance for some showers right through the end of the week. Here's our 22 News Storm Team Skycast, 5 o'clock here this evening. No problems. If you have outdoor plans for this evening, you're in good shape with just a few scattered clouds, and temperatures will be dropping through the 70s we expect during the evening hours. The clouds will gradually increase overnight, and notice here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning some scattered showers on the map. And watch closely here, a few thunderstorms rolling through potentially during the morning commute here tomorrow. Afternoon, a little lull in the action, or at least early afternoon, noontime here, some scattered showers, and then the chance for some more scattered thunderstorms here in the afternoon tomorrow. So again, the potential for some gusty winds, some hail, and obviously anytime you have a thunderstorm, there is lightning. That is certainly problematic as well, along with some heavy downpours. So we're back into the potentially damp and stormy pattern for tomorrow through the end of the week. We'll talk about it in more detail on 22 News at 5.
Brian, thanks. Social media application TikTok and its parent company ByteDance sued the U.S. government. This comes as the government created the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversaries Act. It states that ByteDance has 270 days to sell the app to a U.S. company or it will be banned from all American networks. The company argues that it violates the First Amendment, calling the government's request not possible commercially or legally. The Boy Scouts of America is changing its name for the first time in its 114-year history. The organization will officially become Scouting America on February 8th, 2025. It's the latest big change for the group, which is in the last 20 years has allowed gay scouts, gay leaders, and girls. The organization is coming off a bankruptcy filing following thousands of claims of sexual abuse. Today, there are just over 1 million scouts. More than 176,000 of them are girls. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5 o'clock tonight. 2 new COVID variants are lingering ahead of the summer heat. See what you need to do to protect yourself from this ongoing virus. And the bi-weekly Emergency Housing Assistance Program released a report of how many migrant families live in Massachusetts. We'll break down that report and explain how communities are responding. Plus, Mother's Day is this weekend. Find out what you need to know before getting your mom that perfect gift.
One last check of traffic, and once again, things are moving smoothly on the Mass Pike and I-91. The usual slowdowns at traffic lights in our surface streets here and arteries in and around Springfield, West Springfield, and Ludlow. But the evening commute should be relatively problem-free as you head out and about for the afternoon. Nick?
Brian, looks good. Thank you, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Join us on TV tonight starting at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on our website and the 22 News app.